My husband and I decided to get a storm shelter a couple of years ago after the tornado that hit Joplin, Missouri. There were several small children that were injured, and there were some babies that were actually ripped out of their mother's arms. They were in the bathtub where most people go, and after that happened, I watched it. It just upset me so much that my husband and I talked about it, and I said, we have so many neighbors that have small children, and we can afford to do this and help them. And of course, my granddaughter lives next door, and I was thinking of her too, but I can't imagine these children being around during a storm and us being able to help and not doing it. I started doing my research just like we do anytime we're going to invest a large sum of money, and I had no idea what it would cost, so I started looking around, got on the internet, Googled it, and found the one that had been in business the longest, found the one that had the most references, had the one that I knew from my research, just like I do everything else.
Tornado Master salesman come to the house. He presented us with several different plans and which way we could go, and we picked out the one that we thought was best for us, which we didn't want to get it all finished out inside, but we wanted it big enough for some of the neighbors to get into also.
A month after ours was installed, we had the worst tornado that had ever come through Forney, Texas. We had 18 people in there within just a few minutes. We had plenty of room, and we talked, and we just made it through the whole thing and came out and heard about all the destruction, and we're very, very thankful.
Tornado Masters did deliver on what they said they were going to deliver, and they checked everything out, checked with us to make sure that we were satisfied with the product also.
After our shelter was installed, I talked to my sister who had previously had one installed, and I told her about it, and she said, "Who did you use?" And I said, "Tornado Masters," and she said that's who she had used, and she said they'd been really happy with it, and so it made me feel even more comforted that I had made a good choice.